Every good training split follows three simple ideologies, that being frequency, intensity, and volume. So for frequency, all you need is to be hitting every muscle group 2 to 3 times per week. If you're hitting it once a week or like way more than 3 times per week, that's not a good split. You're either doing too little or too much. For intensity, you want to make sure that the split that you're considering is allowing you to put in full effort, time in and time out for each session. Now, me personally, whenever I was running full body every other day, I would get to the back half of my workouts and my central nervous system fatigue would be in the dumpster. I would not be able to export enough energy to, hit my sets. So that's why that wasn't a good split for me. Last is volume. So it's important to keep in mind when you're choosing a new split that you aren't being redundant with your exercise selection or the amount of sets you're doing. So for smaller muscle groups like your biceps or your calves, you really only need to be hitting one exercise for those smaller muscle groups each session. But chest and back, bigger muscle groups, you can get away with doing 2 to 3. Any more seems a little redundant. And then for sets, you really only need 2. Any isolation pattern movement, 2 sets is fine. Compound movements like chest, or flat benching, or let's say even squat, for example, that's when you should be doing 3 or 4. You don't want to hurt yourself, so you want to warm up a little bit to that, to the weight you're doing. But those 3 ideologies create a good split, and if you check all 3 of those boxes, then you have a good split.